The latest version of Android Studio Bumblebee comes with an array of new features, improvements, and bug fixes. But unfortunately, it breaks support for one of the sought after Lombok plugin. In this video, let us perform a little trick to fix it until an official release available from the plugin. So let's first open the Android Studio and try to reproduce the problem. So when we open the Bumblebee, first thing we notice is the plugin error for the Lombok version 0.341 2019.1, and it's not compatible with the build AI211, the Bumblebee version. So there is no direct fix from the plugin. So we first do a full cleanup and then perform a tweak for reinstallation. So from settings, plugins, let's go to install and look for the Lombok plugin, which is here. It says incompatible, requires ID build 191 or older. So let's uninstall this first, and it's the status is uninstalled, but it will eventually be removed from the system when we click invalid caches and restart. So let's verify the plugin is gone. This can also be verified by looking at one of the classes which are annotated with Lombok data, which should inject setters and getters for these properties. However, a child class extending that parent class wouldn't recognize these setters, which indicates the Lombok plugin is unable to pick these values. Since this problem is only for the ID plugin, the build is not expected to fail. So if you do a Gradle build, things should be good. So let's go to Git repository and download the latest version of the Lombok plugin from their official repository. So it's Lombok IntelliJ plugin, and go to releases, and then download the latest version, which is 0.34.1 and then 2019 1. So when you click and download, it's a zip file. So browse to the directory where it is, download it. So this is basically a package which can be imported into Android Studio. So first we need to extract to make a small modification. So let's extract the content, and then so this is the jar file, which is the actual application code. So we'll open the archive using a tool called 7G, and inside the XML we edit using a text editor. Look at the field idea version, and the current value would be until build would be 191. We'll change it to IE-212.start. That's basically the build of Android Studio Bumblebee. And then once we save and we exit, the archive is updated. But since we want to do a package installation from the directory, let's bundle it again. That means let's zip it again with the updated jar file. So let's give it a name that uniquely identifies the version, and go to settings, plugins, and then from the gear icon you can select install plugin from disk, and then look at the zip file with the modified jar, and you can click yes. It will be installed, but only enabled upon restart. So let's restart and check if it's enabled. If not, we have to go to plugins one more time and just make sure it's enabled. So the status says plugin is installed and is enabled for all projects, which is good. So let's verify whether it is really performing the task. So in the child class, click on a setter, and declaration should take us to the property of the parent class, and that's how we verify that the Lombok is installed and it's working without any issues on the Bumblebee Android Studio version. Thank you.